Somebody's calling. Pan.
Do you have a latitude and longitude?
I can't hear the person who's in trouble. I can hear Victoria Coast Guard calling them. Went out for a sail today. Got back from Blaine a couple days ago now. Things just not going right, various things, and just feeling kind of crappy. So there's one way to fix that, and that is to go for a sail. And today could not be a better sailing day. Just light seas, maybe a foot, and 10, 12 knots of wind, and it's awesome. I'm just cruising along here, maybe like 4 or 5 knots. Yeah, it's just pleasant and nice, and it's hard not to have a big smile on my face. I don't know where I'm going. I'm going that way. I'm going almost due south, actually. Every time I do this, I'm happy. So my name's John Schneider, and I live on this boat. It is a 1981 Newport 28. And I'm teaching myself to sail, and that's going really well. I feel like I'm doing very well with that. And the plan now is to go live a life of adventure. I want to sail to Scotland. That is my ancestral home. When I was a kid growing up, my grandma, her house was filled with Scottish heritage. And my biological name is actually John David Fraser. And my dad died when I was very young, and I was adopted by my dad. I call him my dad, was Ken Schneider, and my mom had remarried, and you know, ever since then, that the Fraser name has been you know, something of an enigma for me. It's a big part of me. It's who I was born as. My Aunt June used to teach Highland dancing in the basement of Grandma's house, and so I've always had this deep connection with Scotland, and I've always wanted to go back there. So when I bought this sailboat and I was thinking about sailing, you know, one of the things about living on a sailboat and sailing is that, you know, your house can go anywhere in the world. And at first it just seemed sort of fanciful to think that way. It's like, you know, yeah, your house can go anywhere in the world. But then as I started sailing, as I started living on the boat, you know, it was just like, you can't live on a boat, except you can, and I am. And then it was like, well, you can't sail anywhere. I mean, except people do, and I have. And so then it occurred to me to just go see the world, man. Like, and the first place I thought of was Scotland. It's a big ask. I think I calculated it out. It's like 7,000, all of 7,000 nautical miles to get there. Of course, depending on which route you take. But yeah, that's the objective now. That's kind of the only thing that's on my mind, is getting to Scotland. And then from there, who knows? I anticipate that's going to take, I don't know, like a year, maybe 2, because there is no rush. I need to spend time learning how to sail, and that's going to take time.